Hey everybody, this is Joe with another video, and the first in a long series of videos. And I'm down here at my layout tabletop here, and this is the layout we're going to be going with. This is the Woodland Scenics HO Grand Valley layout kit, and I gotta tell you, this is an enormous box. It's gigantic. I did not expect it to come complete in one huge box, but it did. I mean, you get an idea how big it is here. In fact, I can actually measure it for you. I happen to have a tape measure here, and you're looking at 51 inches by 25 and a half, and about 11 inches thick. This is an enormous box. So if you go with this layout like I did, make sure you have plenty of room in your car, truck, whatever. It's very easy to carry. On top here, on each side, there are plastic handles, and they're also on the bottom on each side. One guy can't handle it, but you know, it's easier if you have two guys. I'm going to say probably weighs, I'm guessing here, 30 to 40 pounds. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I haven't opened it yet. I wanted to film the whole thing, so what we're going to do is I'm going to turn this over and we'll open it up, and I'll have to stop for a second and move the camera a little closer so you can see. So let's move the box over right now. Like I said, it's big. Now, as I mentioned, there's these handles here on the side. So what we want to do is, these have to come off. These have to, kind of have to twist them out like this. Just give them a twist. They come right out, because this is actually attached to the inner box, and you can't take the top box off unless you take these off. So take all these handles off. It's proving to be difficult. There we go. I'm going to swing it around, take the other side off. Okay, so we got all the plastic handles off. And I must say, you know, good job Woodland Scenics for making this easy to handle. For how big it is, making it easy to handle as you did. They did a good job. Now the next thing we have to do, pull this out, there is a seam here that you have to cut. So it's lifted up here. There's like a seam right here of tape, and you have to cut that, and there's one on each side, so we're going to cut those out right now. There's one. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop the top off the box, and then we'll get on the inside. Okay. By the way, nice graphics on the box. Tells you everything it comes with. Nice picture of the layout. So, take this off. Okay. Okay, just looks like right on top, lots of foam. I'm going to move the camera in a little bit closer and readjust it here so everybody can see what is in this box. I'm going to raise this up a little bit. Bear with me, folks. I'll raise this up a little bit. Okay. I want everybody to be able to see what's in the box. Okay. Alright, as I suspected, there's a lot of styrofoam on top. Sorry about that. Just want to adjust my, I want to make sure you see this, so I'm kind of adjusting everything, so sorry for the delay. But anyway, like I said, a lot of styrofoam right on top, okay? There's a tunnel portal pattern, and a big old box of, a big old thing of instructions here, right there. So everything's in there. And no, this is a nice touch. I like this. Nice copy of the track plan on back. You know, I like that. Nice touch. Pretty. Now I have to admit, I've gone online and gone through these instructions on the Woodland Scenics website, where they reprint this entire instruction book right on their website. So that was pretty good. So I have to admit, I am a little familiar with the instructions. So, what do we got going on here? Got some styrofoam sheets here. Okay, looks like 4 of them. Styrofoam sheets, and we've got some more styrofoam sheets, different thickness. We've got some risers and inclines here. These are all the risers and all the inclines. Everybody's familiar with these. Woodland Scenics makes. Okay. Actually, I'm sorry, these are the inclines. Those other things were the risers. These, I believe, are the profile board connectors. When you put your profile boards together, you kind of connect them with this thing. So that's that. Looks like there's 4 of them here. And over here, got some more inclines. I'm sorry, risers. And these here on the side, these look like the profile boards. And I wonder if I can. I was going to take the thing off. I'm going to take the side of the box off, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so inside, so this is all foam underneath here, and all foam all the way down. There's a lot of foam in this kit. In the middle, we've got another box. And what I might do is I might try to take off this front of the box, because underneath is something that I really want to show you too. It's actually step 1 of what you need to do to build this kit. Open up this box. I imagine all the other materials are going to be in this box. Yeah, I can see it already. Okay. Yeah, everything's in here. So let's take a quick look at what's inside the inside box. Okay, first off, I'm looking at here some rock molds. Actually, I already have this rock mold, but I don't have this rock mold. This is a big rock mold right here. So I've got some rock molds. Looks like a couple of tunnel portals here. Yeah, looks like we got 2 tunnel portals, and I think there's supposed to be 4. We got 2 tunnel portals. Yeah, here's the other 2 tunnel portals. And these are made out of plaster or lightweight hydrocal, whatever it is. So you want to kind of handle it. You want to be gentle with a lot of this stuff. So 2 more tunnel portals. Alright, what do we got here? Okay. That's some yellow ochre and some burnt umber. I don't know if they're paints or pigments. They're probably pigments. Okay, those you have to mix with water. All right. Now these look like they're road inclines. These are the inclines that you put alongside the track for your roads. That's what are in here. Everything's really nicely packed. Again, this is the first time I'm opening it, so what we got here? Tree armatures, whole bunch of tree armatures right here. And let's see here, a lot of stuff you guys have probably all seen before. Medium green, you know, for making your trees. And we've got some light green, and we've got some, what's this, ground cover, coarse turf. Get some coarse turf here. A lot of landscaping equipment here, a lot of it. Shrubs and foliage. A little disappointed. I thought there'd be more of these in bigger bags. Conifer clump foliage. Let's see. Blended turf, green blended turf. Let's see. What do we got here? Ballast. Medium ballast. I'm a little disappointed. I wish it came in the shaker can that they usually sell it on. But I've got a bunch of those shaker cans, and I'm sure I can manage to just empty this into one of my regular Woodland Scenics shaker cans. More turf. We got here soft fine turf, burnt grass, dark green clump foliage. Okay. Let me get some other stuff here. An empty bottle. I'm guessing this is probably Scenic sprayer, maybe. I don't know. If it's not the Scenic sprayer, it's, you know, this is your Scenic sprayer here. So we got that. Let's see. Some kind of a sponge. Yellow grass fine turf. Talus. Some talus. Little rocks and stuff. Let's see what we got here. Hobby tack. We got hobby tack. Well, they did say it comes with everything you need, and so far, foam nails. Gonna need those. I actually bought an extra extra package of these foam nails. All right, another thing of fine ballast. Sorry, buff fine ballast. Okay. Black tunnel paint. Looks like a black pigment. Asphalt top coat. What we got here? Earth undercoat. What is this? Scenic cement. Base paint. We got probably for mixing, a tongue depressor of some kind. A foam pencil. I'm probably going to pick up another one of these. Let's see. This is your paving tape for your Smooth It. This is your paving tape, and that's the scraper for scraping the roads, making the roads. So you got. I'm actually trying to pick up another one of these paving tapes because everything I've read online about this kit, this isn't quite enough. You need a little bit more. And plus, I've never used this before, so I'm probably going to screw some of it up, so I'm going to want to have extra. Okay. This is Harvest Gold Field Grass. I actually have some of this when I was working in O-Gauge, and it's actually right over there on my desk, so I have some more of this. Okay. Concrete top coat. Another paint. And speaking of Smooth It. Smooth It. Let's see. What we got here? Lightweight hydrocal, half gallon. Lightweight hydrocal. Let's see. Foam tack glue. Foam tack glue. This is, I've used these before, they're almost kind of useless, but this is, it's a little sifter. You know, you put your stuff in there, it's a little sifter. So, by the way, these little cups are great for mixing your paint, your pigments, and your waters. So I'm trying to find these in a store I want to get, or something very close to it. Something you can see through too, so you can see from the outside how rich your color is when you're mixing it with the pigment. So I'm trying to find some of these in the stores. Let's see. We've got 2 rolls of road bed. I actually might buy another roll of these because of this stuff. Because I'm also told that I've never used road bed before, whether it was the cork or whether this was this nice Woodland Scenic stuff. And I know you have to cut it around your switches and stuff like that. So I want to make sure I get that right. So I may buy another roll of this. Usually it's pretty inexpensive. But it comes with 2 rolls. And we've got a whole chew. These are plaster cloth. This is like a big beefy roll, not like they usually sell. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 rolls of these in here. And like I said, this is not like when you buy it. There's a lot more here, you know. So I'm going to put these aside here. Because like I said, I want to show you what's at the bottom of this box if I can get to it. Yeah. A lot of plaster cloth. Alright, I'm going to actually take this box out off to the side. Now, I don't want to pull all this foam out because basically we've got profile boards, we've got foam sheets, we've got the inclines, risers, profile board connectors. I don't really want to take them out, but what I'm going to try to do is pop down the front of this thing. I'm ripping it. Well, you know what, let me just go ahead and take some of these out. I have to do it anyway, so I might as well do it. These are profile boards, and you notice some of these profile boards are actually pre-cut, so when you're using, they're pre-marked, so when you're using your foam wire cutter, this is where you cut. They're all marked, so that's pretty nice. Whole bunch of them in here, whole bunch of them. Here, I don't want to rip them or tear them or anything like that, even though they're easily repairable. Take this out here. I have to say, this is very well packed. You know, for all this foam, nice heavy box. It's very well packed, and I am again, I'm impressed with Woodland Scenics the way they pack this up. Now, in here there are 4 large sheets of foam, which I'm going to get to and I want to talk about for a second. So, yeah, okay. I'm going to set the box on the floor and then I'm going to take these out. So, bear with me for a second. Okay. This is the base of the layout. This is basically where you start. And if you can see here, it's pretty much all pre-printed for your track plan, for your risers and your inclines. Now there's 4 of these in here, and all 4 of them together make up a 4x8. So, here's another one. Now this is pretty neat. Right here is a listing of all the track you need. I am getting the the Atlas track pack for this layout kit. I just haven't gotten it yet. The guy that I got this off of forgot to bring it when he brought it to the house. So, or when I got it, he forgot about it. So, yeah. So basically, what you do is all these get together, connected together, and they all connect together, and there's your layout. But I like this. Everything's really clearly marked. And of course, the one thing I wanted to show you happens to be at the bottom of the box, but that's okay. And you know, all the instructions are on here to follow. Pretty much, this is the first thing: is you want to get this down to make your 4x8. Now, what I plan on doing with this to give it a little bit more rigidity on the bottom is I have a piece of, I believe it's 1/2 inch thick extruded foam, the house wrap stuff, 4x8. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this to that, so it'll be nice and thick on the bottom, you know. So I think I'm going to attach this. What I need to pick up though, and I don't know if I have any, my wife might have some, is I want to secure it to the foam board I have, the house wrap stuff, the 4x8 sheet. I think I'm going to secure this to this, but I think what I want to do is get some kind of spray glue. But I think they make a spray glue for styrofoam. You know, 'cause sometimes styrofoam, it'll eat through it. Sometimes, I know, like, liquid nails will eat through styrofoam eventually, so I don't want to use that. But I think what I want to do is use the special spray glue for styrofoam. I'm going to attach this to that. So that will be the first thing I'm going to do. Then we'll get into building the layout and see what's involved. So far, I'm impressed. What I'm going to do is I'll shut down the camera and I'll get all this stuff off. Have it, you can see it over here. I pretty much pulled everything out and just kind of stacked it all right here. So I'll get everything off the tabletop. Maybe I'll lay this out real quick just so you can see what it looks like. But yeah, so far I'm impressed. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll save that for the next video when I attach these boards to the 4x8 piece of styrofoam that I have. So far I'm impressed. Okay, it comes with a lot of stuff, man. This, you know, it's funny. This is a commitment. You know, this is a commitment. If I had to pay full retail, if I had to pay full price for this thing, you might think twice, because I've seen prices on this thing anywhere from $400 to $550 for this layout kit, and that's not with the track. It doesn't come with the track. But as you saw in the one panel, if you can't get the track pack, it gives you a listing of all the pieces of track that you need printed right on here. So again, another nice touch. So there's a couple of things about this layout kit that I'm seeing so far that I'm liking. I'm really excited to get into this. It's going to be a long, slow process. I'm not in any kind of hurry to get this done. I want to do it right. I want to learn while I'm doing it, so I'm going to go slow. Anyway, that is the unboxing of the Woodland Scenics Grand Valley layout. This is the first of many videos to come that I'm going to be shooting and posting on YouTube. And see my progress and watch me as I learn how to do that stuff. And not that I'm completely ignorant. I've worked in O-scale for many, many years, so I know a little bit of something about the scenery. But again, I've never used risers and inclines and all that stuff and forming terrain and stuff like that. I didn't have the room for it in O-gauge. But like I had mentioned in another video, I'm ready to start doing that stuff, so I'm really looking forward to getting into this kit. I hope you stick around. I think it's going to be real interesting, and we're going to be posting a lot of videos. I'm hoping to do maybe one a week or so. So I hope you stick around, and if you have any questions or any comments, or if you see me doing something wrong, let me know, and I will see what we can do with this Woodland Scenics Grand Valley layout, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you stick around. Thanks for watching.